Pounders, welcome back. Tonight, we're going to be ripping another big board, and we're going to attempt to fill the bigger board as well. We'll actually check in on that right away. We have some exciting news about BBO. The newest version of the beta is live, and the combo tool, all the bugs have been fixed. So go ahead and download the newest version on bestballoverlay.com. Promo code Pounders, all caps, 25% off. The biggest edge in best ball. And we missed. We missed the bigger board by one. Man, we were checking in at 9 p.m. It was around +5. And people must have jumped the gun and jumped in. I'll stay in it. I just highly doubt. I highly doubt we're going to be able to fill one. RIP. It's okay, though, because guess what? We are going to be ripping many big boards tonight. So, other order of business, we're going to be giving away 1 free month of BBO membership to one person who leaves a comment after the video ends. All right. One lucky winner. Once you start using it, like you'll never go back. It's impossible to not have on the screen, especially when you have a good amount of data to pull from. Here we can extract our teams to put to the combo tool. I'm kind of curious in just my big board combinations, so I'll get rid of the little board. I'll get rid of the war room, and we'll go in here and we'll grab our exposures for the big board, and we are live in the 2-hole. We do fancy the 2-hole. We do fancy the 2-hole. Okay. Very good. Dude, who do we have in here with us? Wow. I don't recognize any names, so let me know if you snuck in here with us. Zero in the house. K-Mac. Bobbert, what's up? What's up? Who Hams? What's up, my man? Smooth Criminal. Man, we were so close. We were so close. People jumped the gun for sure. So we will we'll grab one of Bijan or Gibbs. One of Bijan or Gibbs. Sitting at 7.1% Bijan and 9.5% Gibbs. So we're running pretty good for the top 2 picks this year. Looks like our real low point is the 4 spot so far. But again, about 40, 41, 42 big boards. So nothing to worry about just yet. And the best part about the combo tool, I mean, one of the best parts, is coming down here, and especially on a player that you have multiple of. For us, for Gibbs, we're sitting with 4 teams. It looks like one of them we did Chase Brown, one with Nico. All 4 have Olave. All 4 have Olave, which is interesting. Let's say he's a hashtag my guy, and we don't care that, our first round pick's heavily tied to someone in the first 2 rounds. It probably shouldn't be 100%. But let's say, okay, we're really high on Olave this year, which we are. We can get different by adding Olave to the combo tool, right? And then seeing how we can get different with this pairing. So 4 out of 4 teams have Olave. You can then get different from there, which is probably what we end up doing. Saw some crazy news today about the Rams potentially looking to move Davante Adams so they could bring in AJ Brown. That would be insane. That would be insane. Our bigger board is Gibbs, Nico, Pickens. If you count that in your exposure, yeah, make sure you guys check out Who Hams. We did a bigger board draft over there, and guess what? That LaQuint Allen pick. We sort of lucked out. Because then Chris Rod got there. 35% Chris Rod. It's yeah, we're getting up there in the C Rod. But still, our number 1 exposure guy might surprise you guys. So stick around. I want more. I don't have enough. You'll see it. The top 200 ranks are officially out. This is something I do every single season. Last year we had a top 25 finish for advance rates in the big board and BBM. Hashtag beast mode. We might get a pick and slide here. Just be wary of that. And I've just been sprinkling in a few pick and shares, expecting him to fall. Here he goes right on ADP, and we get blessed. Spoons, spoons in the chat. Here we go. We just absolutely scooped. We just absolutely scooped. Drake London at 23. Crimes were committed. Oh, oh dear. Oh, don't give us Nico too. I mean, either one. We're just happy. I mean, we're already different here. So we can go Nico here. Holy smoke. So I have no Drake London and Nico. Drake London, because we're selecting him in the middle of the second round, we're getting all different pairings over here, which is so fun. So fun. You can minimize the combo tool here and pull it back up just by selecting the combo button. God damn. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty. This is your pilot speaking. Um, estimated time of arrival is gonna be 10:50 PM Eastern. Skies are perfectly clear right now. This gonna be this is gonna be fun. Mm, oh. Atlanta. Atlanta. Also neat on the combo tool, you can search a team, right? You can just put up ATL and it'll sift through all the players on that team. Nice little update by Josh. Nice little update by Josh. We have light mode too for the people that are, you know, that draft incorrect. Kamara told teams he would retire if he was traded mid-season last year. Yeah, the threats start coming out. The threats start to come out. All right, what are we looking at? No one's doing anything too crazy. 3 RB start here for the 6-hole. Yeah, London would have been fine last year. He would have been fine. I actually Travion Henderson on the thummy. We have a good amount of Henderson. I think people are underestimating his best ball worth. Like, people are like, "Oh, I'm fading Henderson," but they're drafting JMO. It's like that is actually the same exact play, just at RB. Can we land the Zay Flowers Lamar? Can we land the Zay Flowers at 47 Lamar? You need wide receivers, right? Like you already went elite tight end. Let's not push it. Let's not push our luck. Let's not push our luck. Are you having fun yet? Are you having fun yet? Oh, dirty. That's dirty. London at 23. We secured the Lamar Flowers stack. It's been a good offseason for Flowers. It was a little better when they had traded 2 first-round picks for Crosby, but still, it's been a pretty good offseason for Zay. Isaiah likely leaving. So a lot of the free agents being signed. I think Zay's in I think he's in a good spot right now. I think he's in a good spot. Oh, man. Oh, we're having fun. We're having fun. I actually think it's a really good time to do hero RB, even double anchor, taking a break, and then hitting on these guys whose ADPs haven't changed yet. You have a bunch of late round guys who are good values right now because their ADPs aren't fully up to date. So you can really scoop some value, and you're making some estimated guesses in the big board. It's what you have to do. It's just what you have to do. There is a little bit of luck factor with free agency landing spots, but some of it is, making some educated guesses and being right. That's literally that's the name of the game. Joe Burrow and Caleb pairs with Higgins and Burden. I don't mind that. I'm probably stopping there at 2 QBs though. Even a 20-round draft, you're leaning in pretty heavily there. This start does feel elite. We're blessed right now. We're blessed right now. Hero RB feels dirty right now. Dirty good or dirty bad? I need the specifications. Is that dirty good or dirty bad? Gibbs, Drake, Nico. Yeah, that's a powerhouse. That's a powerhouse. That's a powerhouse. I mean, it's a crime already that you can start Olave, Nico, Gibbs. That's already a crime. So we'll just see. Cam Scat, I think there's just a lot of avenues that I don't like this pick at 65 yet. Same thing with Harvey at 66. And I'll pull up my Cam Scat shares. We're at 0. Harvey, we're at 2.4%. I like him when he falls to the 72 range. I still think he could hit in the end of the season just by Dobbins doing what he always does, getting hurt at the end of the year. I think in this spot, I don't mind pulling up one of Chuba or Algier. We'll go Chuba here. We'll go Chuba. This guy's got 2 tight ends. Might be something to just keep an eye on. I want Tyson this is the thought. Tyson as a wide receiver 4 feels pretty nice. Someone that's not overly healthy right now entering the season. Someone that dealt with injuries in college, but someone that still has some high upside. He might slide into the draft. We get him at 74 here. That feels like a very, very good price. So we can pull this up too. Oh, man. I mean, 50% of my Gibbs shares are with Drake May. Like, that's weird. I mean, as you get more data, as you get more drafts, the tool just becomes more and more helpful. Like 7 shares of Zay Flowers and 3 out of 7 are with Drake May. Also a very odd non-correlating pick. Very odd. Damn, 32 months. Big Frank. Yeah, you already know Judy's going to be on this team. You already know. When we get to the pick, Frank, I'll educate you. I'll educate you why. It's not hard to pay off that ADP though. Let's be serious. Not going to have a ton of Parker Washington, not going to have a ton of Michael Wilson, but it is positive for Michael Wilson and Trey McBride for that matter that Brissett looks like he's going to be the starter there in Arizona. Algier goes 1 pick after. That's not a huge surprise. I think that's a pretty good pick in that spot as well. Little concerning about James Conner, but not too much. Yeah, nah. I mean, he has to fall a little bit, but it's probably okay. I am just going QB there a lot where Harvey is. So I'm not going to land on a lot of Cam Scat and Harvey just due to me taking a lot of Dev Smith, liking Goddard on the back end as well. So pairing that with Hurts. Rather just go QB. And I think we get a slide We'll see. You would think that people would be taking the news a little more serious, but which way are you going to play it, right? If you're not playing it through Cam Scat, if you like the offense, are you drafting Tracy, right? This is something like tying your two takes in a bow. How are you playing the other side? He goes, Kenny Gainwell, you can have him. Let's bring Godwin up. My man. My man. I appreciate you, Dong. By the way, Pounders write books. Pounders write books. If you want to drop your book, please. Sam Laporta here is not a bad pick, but I think we're just going to bring up Jaden Reed. 1-2-6-0, probably stopping at 7 receivers. Going to give us plenty of darts at the end, most likely for tight end. Oh, my God. K-Mac gets one. Fantasy Dog in the house. The Lurkers. The Lurkers. Fantasy Dog, what's up, baby? Who Hams? Mr. Oh, man, we got some throwback names in the chat. I appreciate you, boys. We also got a, what's this? 25 months for Logan. What's up? Can't wait to do drafts here soon. Logan getting the itch. What's up, baby? Good to hear from you, man. Good to hear from you. QB's getting pulled up here. Shuck at 99 for the Olave team? No. Nope. Just just Shuck at 99. That's perfect. I like teams that have been sniping recently too, because it's like, okay, you're going to snipe me. Well, guess what? I'm just going to create a really strong advance rate team. I'll show you. I'll show you. A lot of good values at the end of drafts right now at QB. There goes Kyler at 110. Pretty standard there for the Justin Jefferson teams. But yeah, I appreciate you, my man. Really do. See what I started? I know. Everyone's getting their message. I love it. I like that. I like that YouTube does that. I like hearing from the fam here. Kyler's too cheap. There's room for him to move up. But it doesn't go without risk, right? Kyler does have the injury risk. That's why you are getting, probably a 15 pick discount on him. But we love Minnesota, man. We love Minnesota. Let's see what comes to us here. I like both Kincaid and Ferguson here. Really funny. My first video back with Cody. We're going to go Coleman, bring in a rookie. My first video back with Cody, I said, I have a tough time ranking Sadiq above Ferguson. Like, he was getting the steam from the combine. I was just like, I have a really tough time moving him ahead of Ferguson. So I just put him one spot behind, and that's exactly where he settled. That's very convenient for us. Washington. Let's bring in another fun rookie here. I'm between Mike Washington or JCM. I'm probably going to give JCM just a little boost back up. After the white money came out, like $2 million. Jerome Ford, like, man, if they don't add an RB in the first 3 rounds of this draft, like, JCM's probably a pretty good price. He is at the end of the day, he's a best ball pick. He can be efficient with his touches. He's explosive. So in this range, I'm probably going to give him a little boost back up after seeing the Rachaad White penny paycheck, especially on like, everyone's getting paid. Everyone's getting paid. Who is Rachaad White's freaking agent? Like, ChatGPT could have done better. Who's his agent? Everyone's getting 5 million, 6 million. Chris Rodriguez got 6 million. What are we doing? What are we doing? $5 holla. Appreciate you, Cody. PPR, 1 QB got offered Daniels, 103, 104. For Hurts, Devonta, and Ibuka's a haul. That's an absolute haul. PPR, 1 QB. So QBs aren't as they're not as important. Got offered Daniels for the 103, 104. For Hurts, nah, man. I'm keeping the Hurts, Devonta, and Ibuka for sure. For sure. Especially like Devonta Smith is a tricky one to trade right now. If you have AJ Brown move, Devonta Smith's stock's gonna skyrocket. So I'd wait on him. Also, like Buka with no Evans, really tough to trade a year two guy who already had a mini breakout in the first half of the season. Especially with Godwin getting older, we'll see with that ankle injury if he can return back to somewhat of the same player this year. I like those guys, man. I like those guys. You have some good young receivers. That's cut in August money. Yeah, right. So I've knocked down Rachaad White a little bit, and I already got ahead of those shares. Now, I mean, we're hoping Stroud comes back. If he gets stolen, like, it is what it is. Frank, I'm sorry, we might not be able to grab we might not be able to grab our guy Judy here with this start at receiver. Yeah, we do get to go Stroud. We're not going to play any games. This guy's got a 2-2-5-2 build going. It's normal, but we don't want to put too much trust in the one hole. Just get our guy. This is fine for a 3 QB team as well. We get our second QB at 143. We can bring in a very late Tua, round 18, 19 if we don't want to play around. Yeah, I'm probably letting Diggs just slide here and go Tyrone Tracy. Or it's a good, let's go Tracy. I have 0 shares. 0 shares, we get him to fall 8 picks. We're not going too much cam scat. So this is what I'm kind of talking about, tying both sides of your take in a bow and being thoughtful about how you do it. I mean, does Love make it to 5? Past Tennessee is going to be the big question. Obviously, Tennessee has plenty of positions of need right now. So he could. That would be and at the same point, are the Giants being serious, or are they pumping up the price of pick 5? Right? Are they pumping it up? We'll see. Goddard here's an absolute steal, by the way. An absolute steal. Returning back to Philly. Potentially no AJ Brown. Fun fact. I do not play Dynasty. However, we did a Dynasty. I did one year. We did a Dynasty auction, and you start with 1,000, right? And the first player that I promoted to be bid on was Trey McBride, and I won him for. This is when Ertz was still there. This is called big brain. I put up Trey McBride as a player to bid on, $10. I got him for $10. Tight end premium league. The year that he broke out. Not a big dynasty guy. It takes too much time. And for me, I was doing the league a disservice by not doing trades. And so I let someone take my spot. Dynasty auction was one of the most fun things I've ever done, though. Fantasy football related, one of the most fun things I've ever done. So there's that. Let's take a peek. Okay. I only have 3 Lamar teams, so not a lot of data to go by there. We have 6 Stroud teams, so really cool being able to see your combos here. Eventually, I want to probably make edits to this. 0 being red and maybe like 33. Maybe 33% would be like 50% would be red, right? Like too much. I don't know. I wonder how that scale would go. I'd have to think about that for another minute. Okay, some of these value tight ends are flying off the board, which we don't love. Gibbs, let's cover the team real quick. Lamar Jackson, Stroud, Gibbs, Hubbard, Coleman, Mike Washington, Tyrone Tracy, London, Nico, Zay, Tyson, Godwin, Reed. I really like Chris Rod in this spot, but I also like double tapping tight end. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go Barner first. Did our guy go? Strange made it all the way to 164. Ah, Chiggy's gone. If I knew Chiggy was gone, I probably would have went C-Rod first and then taken one of these two tight ends. It's okay. Wow. Strange really fell here. 164. He fell 23 picks. 23 spots. Yeah, this update to the combo tool is really sick by Josh. Really, really sick. Works perfect. Works really good in slow drafts. Like you can multi-table, right? I'll go to a different draft and it'll update to the room. So here's a little board. I pull up the combo tool and it pulls up the active. So it's going to go based on ADP is the thing when you pull up a new draft. But very, 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 very cool. Nice update. It's clean. Very helpful for slow drafts. Oh, this is a slow draft. Where's the big board that we're in? It's got to be this one, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's in here with us. If you snuck in here with me and you're being a lurker, let me know where you're drafting from and I'll cover your team. Otherwise, you can remain in the shadows. That's okay. Let's do a little spot check on the bigger board. If you guys want to join me in a bigger board, I'd be more than happy to draft one tonight. I really would. But we just missed it before the stream started. It was plus 11. And at 9 p.m. it was around plus 5. Yeah, it's still plus 11. I mean, I'll hold this open, guys. If you guys want to do a pound for pound bigger board draft, we're here. Oh, what? We got one taker. Zero's down. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave it there. Let's just see. All right, here's some of those value QBs coming off the board. Do I see Shedeur Sanders at 171? This team's got a 3.651 going. Chiggy went where? 158. Where do we have him ranked? We have Chig ranked at 164. I mean, we're lucky to have 19%. No! Not my Tank Bigsby. Who do I pick here? I feel naked. I feel so naked. I can't go Pacheco. I could go Pacheco. I can't go Pacheco. We got to go Schultz. That's obvious. No. Oh, man. Oh, no. Tank Bigsby's like such a comfy click. I really like B-Rob here, too. Braylon Allen's fine. Let's bring in Braylon Allen. Let's get back up to like 8%. Oh, my Tank Bigsby percent is dropping by the second. This is brutal. I'm going to drop below 45%. That's terrible. It's terrible. All right, so we get our 3 tight end build: Barner, Njoku, and Schultz. Where do we want Njoku to land? And do the Patriots end up bringing in a tight end? Someone like Likely might pull too much money, but I could see them going Jonnu. I saw a little thing on Jonnu today. And we'll see if this guy comes back. I don't think we're gonna get that third QB, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty comfy here with this build so far. 2-6-6-3, Lamar, Stroud, Gibbs, Chuba, Coleman, Mike Washington, Tracy, and Braylon Allen. London, Nico, Flowers, Tyson, Godwin, Reed. I mean, we could stop here with these 3. We could add a 4th. It wouldn't be egregious. One more receiver, one more running back, and a QB. QB, RB, receiver. If our guy's gone, we could go wide receiver, RB, tight end. That's the thing. If my guys are gone that I don't think are going to be starters at QB, I'd rather just take it another route. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Now they come out. They all come out of the shadows eventually. The double RB elite QB start. We'll definitely cover that. 2582, Mrs. Smith. I'm just kidding. M Smith 8. That would be Mrs. Myth. Is that a 5? That could be a 5. No, it's an S. Damn, I'm getting old. Holy shit. All right. So this is the only guy that has 2 QBs. We have a pretty good chance. Hurts and Knicks is enough. Come on. Don't do it. You don't need a third QB. Uncorrelated. Hill there is definitely worth a dart. Holy shit. Pick 213. Let's go. Make him dance. Make him dance. Tua. Discount third QB to pair with Drake London. Tez. I like the Tez click there. Respect. Tyquan Thornton. Yeah, I mean, it is a name. He is on KC. We're going to go Kyle Williams, year 2. Yes. Deal me in. I like that name, by the way. That's clean. Deal me in, a longtime follower. Appreciate you, bro. I should have took Tua. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Josh Allen and Dana Jones is fine, right? Like, let's think earliest bye week 5? Week 5, week 6. Like, if you get unlucky super early, they'll give Dana Jones time. So you're good with 2 QBs. But to add a third there is definitely not a bad idea. 20-round drafts. The data shows that the 3 QBs, especially hitting on a late round value, that's what boosts the advance rates. It's not just like, oh, three QBs and select 2 of the top 5 QBs and then one at pick 90. Although Gritty's shown that works, just not in the playoff rounds. Are we sure that Penix is better than 2? No, I think 2 is taking it over, but Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 is gonna take that job. We all saw Penix last year. I want the guy that's starting at the end of the year too. So we'll see. That could be. You could see both of these guys. However, it's a good enough offense where you have London, you have Bijan, you have Pitts that it shouldn't look like a struggle when you have playmakers too. Drake London, not so much a playmaker, yards after catch, but Bijan, Kyle Pitts, just get the ball in their hands and let them run. It's gotta be Tua for me. Yeah, Diggs, I'm happy to take Diggs in the 130 plus range because the second he signs on a team, he's going to boost back up. And the Patriots, I think threatening to bring Diggs back is a way of letting Philly know, like, don't mess with us. Like, we'll just bring back Dusty Diggs, which he was serviceable in the red zone last year. I'm not even super high on the Mooney bags. That was that Mooney bag share, the tweet I shared was from 2 years ago when Mooney was a 20th round guy, when we had high 20%. We faded last year. And then this year, I brought it up on 2 streams ago. I was like, man, Drew going Mooney in the last round feels really good. Just he's probably not going to get to 1,000 yards, but to have a few spike weeks, maybe to boost up some of your rookies that you're selecting through the draft, he could be serviceable there. Najee could be interesting on this team. Claiborne is also fine. Let's bring in Najee. I don't want to be above 8%, but we'll end it with a 3-7-7-3. Lamar, Stroud, and Tua with Gibbs, Chuba, Coleman, Mike Washington Jr., Tracy, Braylon Allen, and Najee. So, kind of like it's like a not hero RB build, but it's sort of modified between Gibbs and Hubbard. And then our next RB was Coleman, Mike Washington, Tracy. Yeah, that's fine. Drake London. That's the cool thing, is the Drake London Gibbs Nico start is sick. And then we get the Zay Flowers fall with Lamar to just really put it over the top. Tyson falls to 74. So we had the spoon out this draft. Godwin, we pull up Jaden Reed in this spot because we know when it comes back to us, we're going to like the RBs in that range. AJ Barner, Njoku, and Schultz, 3 tight end build, pretty standard. We get our double stack with Houston. That one felt good. We are +9 for a bigger board. We're going to do most likely 3 drafts tonight. So we have a whole nother draft to get this to fill. If you guys want to rip a bigger board tonight, $100, 4 out of 12 advance. Basically everyone advances except for 8. But we're in a big board, +7 to go. Come and get it. Sus in the house. What's up, baby? Gonna be funny to watch Atlanta take Ty Simpson the second. Yeah, definitely a spot for Ty Simpson. It's gonna be even more funny to see Green Bay take Ty Simpson. I'm sorry, that was mean. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I'm actually landing on quite a bit of love because I love, no pun intended, the craft. The craft price is insane. It's going to be more insane, these middle round tight ends in 18 round drafts where you just can't take 3 darts. The value of those middle round tight ends, this is like anywhere from Fannin, Kraft, Laporta, Kincaid. In an 18 round draft, those prices have to go up. The QBs have to fall a little bit. All right. Wow. We put the pounders on the back half here. Oh, we have to cover the 7 holes team real quick too. So disrespectful of me. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Josh Allen, Daniel Jones. It's fine stopping at 2 there. McCaffrey, Hampton, Harvey, Corum at 114. I like that. Emmanuel Wilson. We like that little pull up. Sharp and Ray Day. Ladd at 42. Waddle, Parker Washington, Addison. You had the spoon out a little bit. You're scooping a little bit. I see you. Shakir, Stack, McMillan. I like this little pull up. Judy. Yeah, no, that's you did good. Laporta, Otten, and Tonjes. That's fine, man. Good draft. Solid draft. Definitely could have grabbed that third QB, but it's not 100% needed. You're already betting on Josh Allen to hit the lineup like 14 out of 17 weeks, so Puka, Chase, Najigba. Let's see who comes to us. Usually it's CMC in this spot. Crazy. I've been landing on a ton of JT, it looks like. Ton of JT. Let's actually ASN was not going to make it to us there. Let's go CMC. Efficiency was down this year, but geez, even if the touches go down by 20%, he's probably still worth his pick. He's gonna be a big part of the San Fran offense again this year. So Genty, Amon-Ra, Lamb. Here goes JJ. Where he's on auto. Dude, CMC receiving work alone was 200 more yards than Ladd. Oh shit. No. Yeah, Ladd took a very big backseat with Keenan Allen joining the Chargers, which is too bad. I feel like his price right now is pretty dependent on Keenan Allen not coming back too. 2 hams. I think Watson, Reed, Kraft all priced very well, but Kraft the clear winner. Watson definitely tied to, health here. We've seen Watson get pulled up this high before. Lotsie in the house. What's up, baby? Was that year 2? Year 2? Year 3? He was pulled up to, like, the 50s? Mooney at 211 on the bigger board. Oh, man. Clean. Clean. +9 still for the bigger board. If it doesn't fill by the end of this draft, we'll back out, but if you guys wanna rip one, we are 100% down, and we have 110 people watching. We only need 9. We only need 9. I like Drake London in the spot. Trust the ranks. Trust the ranks. Jefferson Achan, Hampton Cook, Genty Love, Amon-Ra Barkley, Lamb, K-Walk. Sweet. Sweet. Alright. Let's see how we did. 4 Drake London teams, and only one of them were with CMC. It looks like I have 4 CMC and Drake London teams, so if I want to, for the next round, I can add Drake London to my CMC team and see that we took T. Higgins in the 3rd, Dev Smith in the 4th, Carnell Tate, Joe Burrow. Oh, man, I cooked. Low key, I cooked. Pittman, Pollard, Deke, Goddard. Mm-mm-mm. Javante at 26. Did I just see that right? Boy, you feeling okay? Feeling all right? Someone check on him, please. Check on him. ETN went 28. Bowers went 27. Push someone to us, man. Push someone to us. Let's go. Let's go, Brees here. Let's go, Brees. Second Brees share. Man, people are taking their time tonight. Taking their time. They wanna fill the bigger board, guys. They wanna fill the bigger board. Josh Allen goes, then Tet. I would've been cool with the Tet pick there as well. Mecca, get your guys. Get your guys. People said F ADP in this draft. Green Bay has A-Rich, don't need him. I just wanna thank everyone in advance for the playoff spot. I mean, Garrett Wilson at 37 there. Man, even T. Higgs falling at 38. That seems like you guys are committing highway robbery over here. I like Garrett Wilson. I like Garrett Wilson at ADP. I'm just getting a ton of early picks. I'm just kind of ignoring Rice right now. Just like, yeah, we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it. The Dev Smith click now that Goddard's coming back still feels fine, but you really want AJ Brown to hit the road here. I think it's pretty fun to pair the AJ Brown and Dev Smith. If you do that, I do recommend getting Love or yeah, Hurts, excuse me, in case they both stay. You'll still get spike weeks from Dev Smith in this range anyways. But it'd be really, really nice if AJ Brown were to hit the road. So we have 6 Dev Smith teams. Look at that balance. Perfect. 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 TY is wild, yeah. Betting against Kittle's completely fine. I taking Tonjes, I don't think's that bad of a pick. It's like the 19th round player. He's not gonna be drafted in BBM unless you get some negative news on Kittle, which in that case, they might touch at tight end in the draft. That might be one of the signs. Plus, Kittle's getting older anyways. Yeah, it's a dart. I love it. I love it. Chat's getting spicy tonight. Chat's getting spicy. We're gonna hashtag trust the ranks and go Odunze. Just updated the ranks this morning on the Patreon. Link is in the description. Top 200 ranks, ranked free agents. Mm. And I'm posting my exposures on there as well. So you'll get my exposures every Sunday. Post the expos, the updated expos. No one seems like they're out of line just yet. I mean, some of these picks look a little wonky, right? But it could have just been queued up. Could have just been queued up. T-Wise was doing good until he ruined his team at the 5-6 turn. You're gonna make him sweat a little bit. You gotta make him nervous. Gotta make him nervous. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching. If you guys do enjoy the stream, I haven't asked yet. I don't like to ask. Let's do this. Go down, slap the like, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy the content, bang the bell for notifications so you don't miss when we go live. We're going live at least 3 times a week. Tomorrow, we're gonna be back at 10 AM for a mini draft marathon, potentially going until 3 to 4 PM. Potentially go until 3 to 4 PM. And at 3,000 subscribers, we are gonna do a 12-hour live stream. So that should be free. I mean, that should be free. We're not that far away. We are not that far away. Sutton goes to 71. There goes Demont. Burrow goes at 70 to the Chiefs team. Yeah. Tyson goes to 72. It's back-to-back drafts. He's fallen to the 70s. I almost took Hurts, but I need more Warren. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like the Warren click a lot more now that Pittman is gone. It's a little fragile in Indy. It's a little fragile. I don't know if anyone feels a similar way, but a little fragile just with Daniel Jones coming back from injury. I would feel better if they had a real backup. So, I like it a little more in the big board, but the price of Warren seems I don't know, little expensive for the risk, I guess. Would really appreciate this, like, more than you know. More than you know. Oh, man. 78 for the tease, man. The tease. Screw Metcalf, man. We'll go Fannin. We'll go Fannin. Ah! 78. Bro fell 16 picks. How? How? This room's crazy. This room's crazy. And all the values are just getting taken, like, right before us. We've just been, like, right on par. We've just been, like, right on ADP, which is fine. Which is fine. I don't mind. I like being in the middle of the draft because you can go get your guys. Mango's at 81. What a price, man. That's a steal. That's a steal. Zero's cooking now, but you really just traded these places, didn't you? No. He's been rising, man. He's been rising. After the Pittman departure, Warren's been rising up. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Unless you should call some plays this year in the air. Very balanced start. I don't typically love doing this. If I'm going a semi, I usually wait on 10. This is fine. Work. Mm, 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 mm. Let's do something like this. Let's stop here at 2 tight ends. We're gonna go Fannin and Tucker Kraft. Fannin and Tucker Kraft. Love at 114, is that's pushing it, huh? ADP 109, I think we have to try it. We're gonna try to set it up and see if it works. If it doesn't, us. If it doesn't, that's okay. Gonna try to set something up. I'm glad we got like at least 5 or 6 people in the live chat in this room, so it should play a little tougher than normal, which is good for the viewers as well. Really good for the viewers. Get a more accurate depiction of, what it's gonna be like in some of these tougher rooms, in some higher stake contests where people sort of ignore ADP and just select where people are truly worth. Appreciate you guys hitting the sub button too. Thank you, boys. TOIs with the Addison and Godwin. Yeah, when you're on the ends, you really go and get them. You really go and get your guys. Anyone to the right? Ah, nah, T-Wise is looking for T-Wise is looking for love. Love's not coming back. Love is not coming back. Does he have any other stacking partners? Oh, he wants Kyler. He wants Kyler. He has the double stack with Minnesota. Don't take wide receiver. We're gonna try for it. This was the goal. This was the goal. We got one QB in between. Kyler is gonna be going to this team. This guy in the 10 spot should be going Bakey Bake with the Mecca, but we'll just see. We'll just see. You have to try this, right? You have to try this when it makes sense, and, here it made a lot of sense. Gadsden. Gadsden. Gotta secure the Kyler double for sure. Yeah. Nicely played. Nicely played. Oh my god. I saw the purple and I was like, "No." Not the badge list. It's too early in the year for this. Let's go. Let's go. Not even a scoop, but we did secure the we secured the double stack here. 2 players that, you know, I think they're really well priced. So, we're making a decent bet on Green Bay this year, which I've faded the last 2 years, heavily, heavily faded the last 2 years, and the only one that's hit is Jacobs. Watson, surprisingly, last year. Watson last year. There goes Downs at 116. Ooh, keep an eye on Cromulent. I like those 3 RBs too, JT, Demont, and Chuba. Lamar Jackson and Dart, Neighbors, Olave, Cromulent. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Yes, yes. This is where all the sharp people are like, they're so hurt. They're so hurt from Green Bay, now they just fade them. This is where we win. This is where we win. Or I don't know if they ever really can quit the Green Bay clicks. The slappies have a hard time adjusting year after year. Bakey Bake still on the board. That's interesting. And he gone. That was a force right there. That was a force. With Purdy and Burrow, 3rd QB, no correlation. I'm probably looking to get a value at that point. If I'm gonna get no non-correlated QB in this spot, I just want it to be a good advantage click at that point. We're bringing in C-Rod. I don't trust this crowd. I don't trust this crowd. I just gotta go up and make a team that's gonna advance. There's no see, like, there's I don't trust the people on the right side of the board. I just don't. I just don't. I gotta select players where I think they're worth. I know on the way back around we can get a wide receiver that we like, so I'm not overly worried there. I was about to take him next pick is crazy. 0 definitely got the ranks up. Well, you're getting golden where you were getting Wick 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, I was a Wick slappy. Not 2 years ago. When Wicks when Wicks was in the, like, 120, 130 range, we were on man, who was it? Someone else that absolutely smashed in that range. It was when he went to, like, pick 200 in the big board last year that we had a decent bag of Wicks, 18 to 20%. Guilty, guilty. We also had 30% Javonte Williams in the last round, so Mike Washington goes, Mark Andrews. We're sitting with a 2, 3, 4, 2. The teams to our left are pretty light in wide receivers. 1, 2, 3 teams only have 4 wide receivers, making me think that this is definitely a spot for us to go receiver because they could all just freaking double tap, to be honest. That's all Boston. Yeah, let's bring in Boston. 1 sec. Wicks was definitely oh my god, Wicks was such a slappy pick last year. But once BBM started and we got more information, I completely came off of it. I made it more reasonable. It's closer to 7% instead of ooh, the bigger board's at +7? The bigger board's at +7. $100 4 out of 12 advance, very high advance rates through playoff weeks as well, so a little easier to make the finals. I'm just selling it. I'm selling it. I'm selling it. That's so funny. Alright, McMillan was one of the guys on our radar. We didn't think he was gonna come back, passing it over to King of QC with Bakey Bake. Gets a nice little backpack there. There's other ways too that you can make this a double, even a triple. Diggs at 145, Debo at 146. There's some talks about San Fran, which has gotta be the best spot for him, no? Gotta be the best spot for him. He goes Ayuk. This is where we go Judy. This is where we go Judy. And what's cool, so we just did a draft, we got a Tracy share. Like, I can go back into drafts, go to completed, make sure that that team is showing up, right? 43 teams, refresh if it's not, get it to say the updated number, extract my teams, go to exposures, refresh, extract the exposures, and it'll just update this room as well on the go. On the fly. So Jalen Hurts with Smith, 2 out of 2 teams, which I don't mind, obviously. Yeah, there goes Tracy at 155. Let's click on our team. Here we go. Jordan Love, 6 teams. That's funny. Oh, shit. USA Baseball is going to ship? I thought I heard something they got knocked out by Italy. That could just be entirely wrong. Most likely. Not a big baseball guy. The last baseball game I went to, I caught a catch. Like, I use that term lightly because I picked it off the ground. I caught a foul ball. Pedroia foul ball. First base. Ooh, little run at RB there. I'm just gonna go get Tank Bigsby. Continue my Philly stack. Continue the Philly stack. This is such a great Jennings price. Where'd you get him? I saw him sliding. I mean, when Naylor goes at 154, Jennings becomes a good pick at 147. 3361. I do like Mason as the third RB. Been doing a lot of that. 24% Mason. And really, Mason wasn't that bad of a it was a decent click last year, especially in the 120s. The big board, he was, a lot better, but more so an offense problem, right? Time of possession, red zone trips, that was really the big problem for Mason last year. If you're expecting that offense to take a step forward with Kyler, I mean, it should. Kyler's not like a red zone specialist. Mason could be a really good click this year. Yes. No, it's so true. It's so true. That just made me so happy, Zero. I appreciate that. I appreciate we're so back. We're so back. 162 is just it's too cheap. It's too cheap for the Philly RB2 that can get there just on an injury to Barkley or Barkley getting moved. It's criminal. It's criminal. But we're just gonna keep taking it, and we're just gonna be quiet, and everyone in this stream, all 123 people watching on Twitter and YouTube, are just gonna keep it a secret, okay? I trust you. I trust you with this information. That ADP is wrong. Late 180s is wrong. I was a Tank Bigsby fader last year. Now I'm a truther. We've we've fully come full circle on this. And I did like the Franklin pick there. These Denver receivers are gotta be winners of free agency after Denver just forgot to partake. Mm, is this just a Pacheco spot? I like the booty click there too. It's just sort of what if. I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit goes an RB in, like, the 3rd round, and now we're not so certain that Pacheco's the guy, but until that happens how much Pacheco do I have? 7%. I'm gonna want my 10% on a player that's so cheap, on an offense that's so elite. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Please quit taking my running back thanks. Wait. Let's check in how Tanner was doing earlier. How was T.Y.'s doing earlier? Um, oh, here it is. I just wanna thank everyone in this is after 4 rounds. This is after 4 rounds. I just wanna thank everyone in advance for the playoff spot. 5 minutes later. Yo, yo, T.Y's what happened? What happened? Yeah, it's tough to be at the 12. Tough to be at the 12. You're doing fine, except for, like, grabbing both LA Rams running backs. That was a decision. Samson, we don't mind the Samson click there. We're not going Katron? Mm, We'll bring in a Katron Allen share, we'll bring in a rookie. I really wanna stop at 2 tight ends here. It's a lot. That's a lot of capital there. We're making the bet. We're making the bet on these 2. London Smith, Odunze Reed, Denzel Boston, and Judy. RB, CMC, Breece Hall, C-Rod, Bigsby, Pacheco, Katron Allen. Like, this team, we're not even worried about where we got these guys versus other teams, like, "Oh, Chris Rod was a last round pick." Yeah, but they weren't clicking like these sexy picks like Pacheco. People were a little bit. The advantage is just more information, potentially getting more stacks with the QBs. 4 picks left. What's it look like? I know who I want. We'll see if we get him. Oh, I didn't see that guy go. Okay. I can say more as it gets closer. We just gotta hope. Oh, jeez. Ooh, there's one team. I think there's one team ahead of us that could take our guy. I like the B-Rob click. I like the B-Rob click. Okay. He didn't. He didn't grab our guy. Does someone else surprise us? No. No. Njoku. I mean, Njoku at 198, sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's bring in another Tua share with London. Hurts, Tua, 3 QB build. Also, like, if we had a Pittsburgh share, maybe if we had Pittman or we had Metcalf in this spot specifically, maybe go Aaron Rodgers because we have a pretty big Cleveland stack here with Judy Fannin. Judy really wins if he gets moved. That's where Judy. If Judy can just burn a bridge, like pull a LeGarrette Blunt like he did when he went to the Patriots, if he could just do that and get out of there, that's probably where Judy hits the most. B. Rob Snipe was actually wild, Zero says. Tom Brady will make it back. Tom Brady. Wait a sec. Is Brady in the player pool? I had to look. I had to. Yeah, that was the last. Nope. We like this guy. I was gonna say, it was the last RB that was on our radar, but we actually don't mind Adam Randall too. So we got a double anchor RB build. 3 QB. We're stopping at 2 tight ends, which means the last 2 are wide receivers. We're gonna end up with 8. And this is on a London Dev Smith Odunze start. Reed, Denzel, Boston, Judy. Okay. Very good. Let's go, covers. I don't know if I wanna put that on the live stream, but we're doing it anyways. He is my highest exposure guy. It's just like we're talking about the potential. If you wanna say Fannin is like the true, you know, first look guy, fine. He's has the most yards, sure. But Judy's the number 1 receiver on the roster. Cleveland. Are we even drafting? We're not even drafting the second wide receiver. You're not drafting the second. I am drafting the second wide receiver. Almost 12% bond. Like, you're getting me pick 161. He's gonna have over 100 targets. Can this year at QB just be a little less of a dumpster fire? Just a little less. we're 1 year removed from a 1,200-yard season. It's not like this was 4 years ago. Pick 160. I'm just gonna I'm just doing it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Mooney goes. Ah, man. Really, really wanted the Mooney here for the double. We didn't get it on the last draft. Let's go Brazel. Brazel 223. Browns, easiest schedule this year. Cleveland, very live to add a wide receiver. Very add 2 wide receivers. Yeah, true. I still like Bond, though. People forget what Bond even ran in the combine. Dude fast as fuck. He's not as fast as he said he was. He said he was gonna beat every record, but, he still ran under 4.4. He said he was gonna beat, like, H-Chan or he said he was gonna run, like, a 4.23 or something wild, 4.22. It wa it wasn't quite that fast, but that's okay. Yeah, Bond's fun because he's not getting drafted. Brown still live for a Kirk too would be an insane, insane spot. Insane. He'd be so trash, Dylan Sampson gonna get more targets and less drops than Judy. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. We'll give you that. I like Tez Johnson and Keenan Allen here. I'm gonna lean Tez Johnson. What do we have for Keenan Allen? 14%? I'm fine right in that 12 to 15% range. Chris Bell. Pat Fry gonna go like, the one time that you want Pat Fry in your drafts, like, he gets selected at, like, 180, then you don't need a tight end, and he's just gonna fall all the way to the end of the draft. You gotta absolutely love it. Hartman in the house. What's up, dog? What's up, my man? I might grab another brewski. What are we looking at for the bigger board? +7? It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. I'll just draft another big board. I'll just draft another big board. What are we at for likes? We're 9 away from 50, guys, get me to 50, we'll rip another one. 3782 was the final build. A lot of pounders in this one. Oh my god. We ended up with a double anchor and then just just fun fun spots, I will say. Not even, like, that fun of running backs, but fun spots for C-Rod and Pacheco. I think Bigsby's super undervalued. A couple rookies. Channing Kraft. And I don't typically love going 1 tight end in this range. I've been forcing myself to draft more Kraft, though, so we're probably at around 18%. I I don't mind Fannin. I like the price a little more once we know what's happening there at QB, hopefully, and then a little more in the BBM style drafts instead of the 2A round. I'm just doing a lot of 3 tight ends, a lot of 3 tight end builds, and I would just rather Kraft's price over Fannin's just due to kinda certainty of QB as well as Dobbs actually leaving. Christian Watson, not the healthiest guy in the world. So by week 4, it could be the Kraft and Reed show. Could be the Kraft and Reed show. Just something that I would want to get ahead of right now. If you guys drop a dono, I'd be more than happy to go cover your team. We just have so many pounders in these drafts that that's gonna take, like, 20 minutes if I do everyone. Let me go grab a brew. I'll be right back. Yo, yo, UD man, get me away from this guy. Put me next to 0 again. He takes J. All right, well, I actually appreciate that. We are a little too heavy on JT right now with the 14%. So JSN, pick 6. Shout out to Bitcoin in here. Het in the house. Kentucky. This name looks familiar. I'm not sure. King. This name looks familiar. I'm not sure. Zero's in the house right next to me. Shizzle. DMH Hartman. We're chilling. Perfectly calmly. I appreciate you, bro. I got the most points projected curse. No chance of advancing. We are gonna go ahead and check out Perfectly Calmly, Zero, and Tanner Wise because you guys are members and mods, so we'll definitely cover your guys' teams. Let me pull that draft up. We'll do it in between our picks. This was the old one, so gotta refresh. Let's pull it up. All right. We have 4 JSN teams, 1 share with K-Walk. Wow, look at that. Pretty balanced there. That's the beauty of the combo tool. Here's the ranges, and you wanna be balanced. You know, the worst part about Barkley's ADP is not it's just that you have to select him and you don't get Tank Bigsby. It's yeah, he might be away. Let's bring up Chase Brown. One out of 8, and then we're gonna get a little different in this next round by doing that. Here is Cromulent. Lamar, Dart, and Daniel Jones is a really nice 3 QB combo. Taylor, Demont, Hubbard, JCM, and Emmanuel Wilson's nice. Neighbors, Olave, JMO, Worthy, Downs, Sharp, Illinois, Lane, and Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen last pick, so nice. Or tight end build, really, really nice. Lucky that the tight ends fell that late too. Typically, the rooms don't go like that. There's some value out of the late from the tight end. You picked a really good time to go late tight end and ultra late with 4. Nice draft. Pretty crazy getting the most points estimated with the 4 tight end team. I feel like that's an award. He's going to Olave here. You absolutely have to. So Chase Brown, we have no shares with AJ Brown or T. Higgs, so we'll just go AJ Brown here. Main reason in these next couple weeks, if we do get AJ Brown to move, if he does become a Patriot, big reason why we'll go heavy now. First off, I have 100 drafts left. Second, he could be going closer to the 2-3 turn if he ends up a Patriot. I mean, maybe even higher, to be honest. So we'll take it now, and it is a different combo for us through 3 rounds, which is always nice. Big use for the combination tool, bestballoverlay.com, promo code Pounders, all caps, $30 a month, the biggest edge in best ball. Yeah, no, it was a nice team, bro. Nice team. Crossing the house, what's up, my man? All right, who else? We had T-Wise in the 12 hole, a 368.3. He was getting sniped at RB. He started off the stream. Oh, thanks for letting me advance. Like, you guys suck. Like, you talking shit. Then like round 10, 12, a little later in the draft, he's like, stop taking like I'm never drafting with the Pounders again. Where are all my RBs? It was a really, really funny change of events. 4 picks. Do it. Daniels, Murray, and Gino is great. great. Achane, Kyron, Corum. This is a little odd. Washington, Allen, George James. Yeah, you really got done dirty at RB. Jefferson, Wilson, Seawatt, Addison, Godwin. I liked this pull up here. I thought that was sharp. The 12 spot. And Trey Harris, I'm just sort of waiting on if Keenan Allen comes back. I think Trey Harris goes into the gulag. Is this guy on auto too? Yeah, I did want a Luther Burden share there, but let's actually go not clicking a lot of Javante. Let's bring in a Javante share. So wide receiver, that's the only click that really makes me like look at it a little sideways, which is fine. It's a late round pick. Mark Andrews, Chig at 56 is sharp and likely. Nice 3 tight end build. RB, a little shaky, but it could work. 0, Drake May, Goff, Barkley, Stevenson, Charbonnet, Brooks, Singleton, Ray Davidson, Ollie Gordon. Bring me back. Bring me back. Amon-Ra, Tet, Flowers, Waddle. Took a big break. Jaden Higgins, Casey Concepcion, Booty, and Douglas. Warren, Laporta, and Hawkinson. It's a nice 3 tight end combo there. Yeah, looks good. Team looks good. The Douglas picks, unexciting, but I get it. Can't kick old habits. London Olave, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you had to. I didn't even like I didn't get my hopes up at all. Like I was excited. I knew you were instant clicking Olave there. I knew you were insta clicking it. Ugh, who's even there? DJ Moore? Yeah, probably just bringing up DJ Moore in this spot. Probably just bringing up DJ Moore. Uh, pass the torch, huh? Pass the torch. Goes at 56. Swift at 57. Brian Thomas. His price has to be this, right? Because people think he's getting moved. Like that's that's the only thing. Like BTJ has to get moved for people to think that this is his price. Which yeah, there's a chance. They probably do want to move him. But like 58 right now is I don't know. I don't know. It's unexciting. The other thing is like they brought in Myers towards the end of the year. Like this this offense is busy. This offense is busy. Parker Washington. Don't ask me why. All right. We'll bring in our Drake May to AJ Brown, which I know I have a few combos of already. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. 2. So this is my 3rd, which isn't actually that egregious. If that does, if that landing spot does land, we'd want that to be higher. Always nice to, just check in on your stacks. We could do something like this. Let's go New England. 27% with Drake May with Romeo Dobbs. No Stevenson. A lot of Booty. A lot of Hunter. A lot of Kyle Williams. So you can really check in on your portfolio in these QBs, how well you're stacking and maybe where you're lacking. Yeah, how you're stacking, where you're lacking. We know where you're lacking. There's unlimited use cases for the combination tool live in the draft. Where you need it the most. Where you need it the most. Alright. Alright. Twist my arm. We'll go Stevenson. We'll go Stevenson. Feels so unexciting this year. I'm on the Henderson side this year, 24%. But we're we got a New England team going. Let's go with the correlated pick. Maybe Stevenson gets the spike week 15 to push your New England team forward to week 17, 16, whatever. Wherever I left off. God damn. Stevenson spike week. 2 touchdowns, 81 yards. Gus Edwards. Yeah, it's all about how you build him, right? Like, if you know he's could be a 0 4 weeks in a row, but then he's for 30, 35. It's just all you just gotta be wary of that and how you build, um, the RB room, but I like Hendo this season. I don't think he ends up touching the ball less than last year unless he gets injured, and last year he had 215 touches on an explosive running back heading into year 2, and people are like, "Oh, I don't like his price because he couldn't block well in the playoffs against the best defenses in football." That's that's good. Good process. It's just we'll go with that. Alright, I do wanna come off the Myers here, 21%. Let's bring in Addison. I sorta wanna bump Addison above Pittman. There goes Godwin, I think that's sharp. 0, do you have the ranks up? You can be honest. Harder schedule feels more like the script. Nah, man. No. It's yeah, it's a harder schedule, but they're still gonna win. They're set for 9.5 wins. And the other ones that they're gonna lose, like, are there any games where they're 7.5 point underdogs plus? I don't think so. Not with this defense. They won't be. So the run's always gonna be in play for this team. If they can keep games close, the run's always gonna be in play. Drake May hits on the ground, and he hits with his efficiency with the deep ball. That's where Drake May hits. That's how those receivers hit. Patriots face the NFC North is so fun. I need to get to an away game this year. Let me know where you guys live. I need a place to stay. I need a place to stay. Alright, we'll bring in the Romeo Dobbs and AJ Brown double. Twist my arm. Twist my arm. And then on the way back around, we just naturally fall into this Kincaid bring back. Fuck. Kyler wasn't supposed to go at 104. The fuck are you doing, Bitcoin? What kind of AI robot do you have drafted for you right now? What kind of AI robot? Broken robot. Show yourself right now. Show yourself. I mean, I don't hate it. I wanna see what he does at wide receiver. There's plenty of fun picks at wide receiver, but in this room specifically, the value at wide receiver will dry up. I can guarantee it. It's about to happen. It's about to happen in the next 3 rounds. There goes Reed. That would have been one of the guys that would have really boosted this. Wandale and Reed here feels really good. Het really bringing it back. Do I push? He just said, "Fuck you." It went tight end. Goddamn, he's definitely on auto. That was insta. Alright, look at Sam Darnold. Mm, no. No, we're pushing QB2. We'll go Mason here. We got a little stacking teammate here with Addison. Again, I wanna be drafting tight ends at the end of these drafts, not RBs, so Mason is the RB4 is fine. He's typically RB3 on most teams. So knowing that, and this with two more RBs isn't an overspend in a 20-round draft. I gotta get you the ranks, dude, you know? I gotta get my mods the ranks. The top 200, that's the thing, like, as long as you're aware of the risers, the thing is, where do other people have them? And I have access to a lot of sharp ranks. I completely make my own, but I have access to sharp ranks, so I'm wary of where other sites are ranking them, and then I use Coach Speak Index as well to get the latest, greatest information from them, and then we get ahead of the risers and fallers because we're tracking their ADPs, how much they're rising and falling each week. Uh, let's just keep pushing. Let's just keep pushing Sam Darnold until I lose him. Most of the teams to the right already have 2 QBs. There's 3 teams that don't. Sam Darnold's not the sexiest of flicks to make. So, let's see. I have the ranks. I'm in the spoons. Came for the ball knowing, stayed for the for the sloppy picks. God damn it. I don't know if I can afford to slap on this one. We already kinda slapped. This is an interesting build from us, but I do like this Buffalo bring back with the New England double stack, AJ Brown, Romeo Doubs, and we have Stevenson. There goes 1 QB, there goes 2 QBs. We just gotta make it back 7 picks, 6 picks. This room wasn't valuing QBs as much, so it made sense to try to push it. We'll see if it works. Does this guy really wanna go naked Sam Darnold? It's an option. Let's see. I'd rather go Stroud. Gotta create a backup plan. What's our backup plan? It'd be late back stacks. Alright. Secured. Secured is so I mean, I could be punished for that. The thing is, if Sam Darnold gets drafted, I just go Stroud, and I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be able to get Schultz. Goddard, great click there. Great fucking click. I'm just not in a position where I can go tight end there. Great, great click. Gotta update. Where do I have Dallas Goedert? I know we're actually ahead of yeah, we have him up more than a half a round already, 8 picks, 16.7%. This is like my 7th last bullet. Oh, damn, you were nearing the end. I maybe how many likes are we at? Maybe we'll release the top exposures here. Maybe we'll release my top exposures. We'll do I mean, we're not even at 50 yet. Let let's get 10 more likes. We get to 55, I'll show you guys the exposure page right now for the big board. At 55 likes, I'll share some secrets here, boys. I'll share some secrets. My Sam Darnold was strange. That's kinda weird. Diggs at 150. Fuck. We're gonna ignore it. We are gonna go Kelsey here. They're both I mean, Kelsey's worth more than pick 150 right now. Diggs is definitely worth more than pick 150. We're pretty good at wide receiver right now. Sam Darnold and let's add JSN to the combo tool. All 3 teams for Sam Darnold. I have JSN makes sense. How about Barner? Barner, one of the 3 teams. It's really about it. I have next to no Shaheed right now. Just not big into, trying to get all my points from kickoff returns, punt returns. I have Gardner ahead of Lucas Krull. I've Goddard ahead of Kincaid. Mm, I like Kincaid's price. Goddard, I would still have behind Ferguson, but ahead of Sadiq. That's most likely where you'll oh, man, Henry goes at 160. I've expected. There goes Judy. He's trying to make the comeback at receiver. Is it working? I don't think so. Do we just slappy? No, let's chill for a second. Let's bring in Chig. Let's bring in Chig. Is Bitcoin a return? He goes Omar, Cooper, Judy. Shakir's not a bad pick for this team. He just needs, 6 points a game, so that's the perfect player for that. That's definitely the perfect player for 6 points a game. It adds up. It adds up. Shaheed couldn't even spike hard without Orton or Arroyo in the mix. Yeah, I would look, I'll make this comment after pick 174 because I kinda wanna draft him, but I don't wanna draft him. About 50% chance he comes back. Oh, man, we are nice little Stroud Schultz back stack into the Nico? Into the Nico. Alright, there goes Brissett. Oh, yeah, we got him. 0. 0, you're fired. 0, I'm updating the ranks, and I'm putting him at pick 389. Tank Bigsby's going to pick 389. I'm gonna actually just remove him for the rank. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. We will take the stack here with AJ Barner. It's not all bad, and we don't really need Tank Bigsby for this team. Jeez. Quiet. Don't don't be saying that. Don't say that out loud. Don't tell anyone. 4 more likes, and we'll show the exposure page after this draft. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight too. Joining me on a Monday night. Here's best ball vibes. I mean, it does not get better. It does not get better. At 3K subs, we're also going to be doing a 12-hour live stream, which with 2 kids might be considered a getaway for me. Kidding, kidding. My wife's watching this. That was a joke. You know what I mean? All right, I guess we'll draft a wide receiver now. Pretty surprised that Calvin Ridley didn't get released. I was almost certain that was gonna happen. So we'll bring in a dusty Calvin Ridley here. No bathroom breaks are allowed during the 12-hour live stream. I wouldn't be able to drink coffee or beers. That doesn't sound fun. who's crashing out now. T-Wise is still lurking in the background. I love you, man. That's Omega, what's up, babe? Nothing more overrated than advanced rate. That's not true. There's actually nothing more important than advance rates if you're building smart, right? You're still getting your correlation, and you're still making correlated picks for not only your QBs and your team correlation, but bring backs once we get the schedule and so on. Mhm. Now, nothing is more important than luck. Like, that's well, we can meet in the middle there. Yeah, he goes Mooney, that's fine. We're just gonna take an advanced rate click here with Gino. Good old Gino here. We'll send it right back to you guys. This would be wild, though. That'd be wild. No, I need to hydrate. I need to hydrate. I've had 2 waters on stream so far, and 1 beer before the stream, and 1 beer during the stream. And don't be counting ounces now, just because 'cause they're tall. Don't be counting ounces. Otten goes, Singleton goes, Mims, Ferguson. It's funny, these rooms are definitely tougher, people with the ranks, so on and so forth, but I'm still liking our teams. 0. Like, Mooney going right before us, 1 pick, 2 drafts in a row is funny. Just wearing diapers crazy. Actually, Gino might be the best value pick. Gino is a very good advance rate pick. Gino's a great pick if you love interceptions, which the Jets offense does not, therefore Gino makes no sense. Yeah, he's no Jameis Winston, that's for sure. Start the game down 7-0 every week. That shit was awesome. That 30 for 30 season, I won 2 at home leagues just 'cause I had Jameis, not Jameis Winston. Man, he still had, like, the play of the year last year as well. Okay. What did we wanna do? I think we just wanted to do this. My Kyle Williams shares are getting up there. It's okay, we still have time to cool down. The later and later this AJ Brown news gets pushed off, the more I start to like Booty and Kyle Williams. So, even if AJ Brown does go there, probably looking at 1, 2 spike leagues for Kyle Williams. Uh, round 18, last round pick, that's okay. With some pretty good upside. I mean, if AJ Brown were to go to New England, but we'll see. Year 2 guy, I'm not ready to give up. I'm not ready to give up. Burner, great hands. Yeah, 0. The Randall pick hurts, bro. That one hurts. The Mooney pick, I'll forgive you and stuff, like, the Tank Bigsby pick, like, I can forgive you. I didn't need an RB. The C-Rod pick, like, I'll forgive you. The Goddard pick, but, like, the late round guys, like, that one hurts. That one hurts my feelings. That one I gotta dive into the bucket of this shit? What? There's no one here. There's no one there's no one to draft. Seth McGowan. Seth McGowan going nowhere. Uh, oh my god. What happened to the receivers too? You gonna make me draft Coleman? No. No. Oh my god. What happened? What happened at wide receiver? I know Oh, Bitcoin's fucked. Bitcoin's screwed. This dude started with Antonio Amonra, Mike Evans, Shakir was his 3rd. This team must look like ass, bro. Keenan Allen was he needs Keenan Allen to play football, so this click actually makes a lot of sense for this team, but still, bro, like, that's you didn't recover. You just didn't. What happened in this draft room? Did everyone go 10 wide receivers? No, everyone's just pretty balanced, it looks like. 9 receivers. It wasn't all heavy. Everyone just knows the guys in here. That's what I'm saying, like, Pounders room with 4 or 5 guys, it hurts. So, we're looking pretty good. We have a 3-5-8-3, Drake May, Darnold, Geno Smith, Chase Brown, Javonte Stevenson, Jordan Mason, Coleman. Nice to get one more RB that I semi-liked. Jason, AJ Brown, DJ Moore, Addison, Romeo Dobbs, Ridley, like, we've done at receiver. We didn't even really need Keon Coleman, but again, 20-round draft. Kelsey Okonkwo and AJ Barner. Dude, it is bare. It is bare. I would really only wanna be drafting wide receiver here, realistically. There's still a couple fun burners on the board. Where did Bourne just got a deal, right? Arizona? Arizona's kinda busy, though. Mm, just 'cause McBride, but McBride, Marv, Michael Wilson. I mean, yeah, you're welcome. Bourne's a really good pick for that team. Najee, Jada Blue, like, one of these 2. I don't really care who it is, I don't think. Let's go fucking Najee. Fuck it. That's funny. No, those sharper rooms at the end of the draft, it's not as easy. That's basically the difference. That is basically the difference. Still landed on a lot of plays that I like. Not a lot of values in this run in this room, but that's okay. We did end up pushing Darnold successfully, which felt good. We set up the AJ Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Kyle Williams. If he does go, great. If he doesn't, that's fine. Kyle Williams becomes a pretty value at the end. Kelsey, Chig, Barner, nice 3. And Gino just for advance rates because Drake Mason Darnold's a little light. We would have liked to pair it with like Adonai Mitchell or something. We didn't end up with. I was gonna say we didn't end up with any rookies, but we got one with Coleman. Would have been nice to get a receiver at the end here, but yeah, all got sucked up. Ted Hurst there. Ted Hurst is still there. Oh, Bond. Bond was still at the end. There's still some receivers there that, if we dig deep enough, we could definitely make some late wide receiver picks. All right, boys, what I need you to do on the count of 3, I need you to hit the like button if you haven't already. We're going to go show our exposures through 40-something drafts on 43, 42 or 43 big boards. Hit the like in 1, 2, 3, 45 big boards. Here we go. No one gets to see this. Nobody. Unless you're up late on a Monday night or you're subscribed to the Patreon. Take it in. Take it in. We're going early. We're going early heavy. Now, Drake May, I didn't start drafting until the NFL Combine. So the Drake May had completely fell to the 70s. I actually came out in the Discord and said that price in the 40s is absolutely egregious. Do not take it. He's going to fall. And he did. We got ahead of Reed and Dobbs. However, we're still taking them at the price around pick 100. and even maybe just before, depending on who's in the room and if wide receiver is a real need. But we have Wandale bumped up, we have Reed bumped up, we have Dobbs. A lot of people in that range we have bumped up, and we had the Chargers wide receiver kind of pushed back at to start. Let's go. Yeah, so there's the Randall 26%. One of the fun clicks. He's a rookie. Like, let's see if we can get lucky on landing spot. I like the top exposures. I really do. Drake May. My next one's Bo Nix. Gino. Goff. Landing on a lot of J-Mo. Love. Stroud. Brissett. Brissett is someone that came out February 2nd. Texted one of my buddies and said, Brissett is the best value QB on the board if he gets to start. That's looking pretty good for him right now. And all signs were pointing to him starting. That's the thing. It's like all points are side. Like they don't have a high enough draft pick to make a dent at a QB, but a potential landing spot for Ty Simpson. Send in the car. No, I haven't stooped that low yet. I haven't stooped that low. We can wait that one out. He said he would play if it's for a contender. How many contenders need a QB? Like, can he make Cleveland a contender? Nah, dude, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. What are you saying, Zero? Shout out to Gritty. 100%. Yeah, good thing I grabbed Keon Coleman at the end of the draft there. It really helps to get a receiver that's going to get 100 catches, 1,900 yards, and 24 touchdowns at the last round. So T-Law, I would like to have more too. Like 13% is good. At least keep this up. Like if you guys remember, towards the middle half of that year and towards the end, they were using T-Law in short yardage situations, like on the one. This dude got tush pushed like he was Jalen Hurts last season. He had 9 rushing touchdowns. This is, 359 yards. Great. Like, that's awesome. The 9 rushing touchdowns is huge. That tush push with T-Law, really nice. Tua, Caleb, Joe Burr, RBs. This is where the juice happens. That's a lot of Chase Brown. Just something to note. Again, only 45 drafts in, have 105 left. Rico, Bucky, I literally had him behind in the ranks and then boosted him up. I've been taking the fall. When he falls to like 39, 40, I like him. I still like him there. Mike Washington. A lot of names that I like. The Bucky one I could probably slow down on at ADP, but I have him ranked down in the ranks. Judy Cal Williams, DJ Moore, Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Diggs. Diggs at 140, like constantly, is crazy because when he lands on any team, he's going right back to 115 pretty easily, 110. Depending on what team, maybe higher. Olave, J-Mo, Chris Godwin, Myers. He's in that range. Like if you don't have any correlation with the QB, I do want to come off the Myers a little bit, but this was also, I was clicking a lot of them when BTJ. I'm pretty sure I got shared tonight too. So like if he's going to be your 4th wide receiver, I like him in those. As a wide receiver 5 build, I'm not clicking him as much there as a wide receiver 5. I'd rather grab a tight end, QB, RB. AD Mitchell, again, correlated with the Geno, high exposures. Chig is the tight end 1. Sadiq, Kraft, Andrews, Goddard, Henry. We just like to win. So Strange, Barner, Pat Fry, Mason Taylor, Njoku. Yeah, welcome to the big board. That's how you do it right there. You do a lot of 310M builds. All right, fellas. That might do it for me tonight. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. We're going to be doing a marathon stream. Every 2 subs, every 2 gifted, we're going to do another draft all the way from 10 a.m. all the way till potentially like 3:30 p.m. So make sure you join me tomorrow at some point, 10 a.m. Eastern. I appreciate you boys for coming out, slapping the like, hitting the sub, hit the bell so you know when we go live, and do yourself a favor. Sign up for bestballoverlay.com, the biggest edge in best ball. Promo code Pounders, all caps, 25% off. If you don't like it, I'll refund you, but you're going to like it. No one's ever asked for a refund. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good night. Pounders.